What is up, guys? In today's video, we start with Ilia Topuria healing up and Conor McGregor blaming fog machines for his UFC 329 injury. Meanwhile, Arman Serukian has booked his next fight and given away a Ram truck to a lucky fan, while Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier have reignited their feud online. We've also got Anthony Smith's serious legal troubles and so much more. So let's get started. Ilia Topuria's eyes are looking healed up after taking severe facial damage and suffering orbital fractures in both eyes during his war with Dustin Gaethje. Recent public photos show Ilia Topuria looking significantly better. His eyes are no longer swollen shut, the bruising is mostly cleared, and he was seen out in public smiling without needing dark sunglasses. While he is still taking time off to recover fully before making a return to competition, seeing his face healed up is a great sign for fans. Recently, Dustin Gaethje recalled the moment he completely lost track of time during his fight with Ilia Topuria at UFC Freedom 250 on the White House lawn. After 4 brutal high-intensity rounds, Gaethje was so deeply locked into the flow state while also absorbing heavy damage himself that he completely lost track of the fight clock. As he sat on his stool preparing for another war, Gaethje genuinely believed that he was about to enter the 4th round. But in reality, 4 rounds had already been completed and the 5th was about to begin. That was when his corner informed him that Topuria's team had stopped the fight.
It was weird how it ended because I sat down on the stool and I asked my coaches, I was like, is that round 3 or 4? They're like, what? I was like, is this the last round or we got 2 left? And then right when I said that, my coach over my shoulder was like, it's over, it's over. And so like it caught me off guard. I was like, wait, what? He's like, they stopped it. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then, find my parents, everybody comes in the cage, Trump and all his family's in there.
Now, as you already know, after the UFC White House, Arman Serukian tried to give Dustin Gaethje a brand new Ram truck, but Justin actually turned it down. So instead of letting a nice ride go to waste, Arman decided to bless one of his superfans named Rick Malagnagier with it instead. There's this awesome video circulating online now of Rick taking the keys and driving off. Arman even posted that Rick deserved it way more than Justin anyway.
How we feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great, baby. Driving off in my 2026 Ram, baby. Let's go. Mama's your man.
Tsarukyan has officially sent shockwaves throughout the lightweight division by revealing that his next UFC fight is booked and the contract has been signed. Although he couldn't reveal his opponent or the date just yet, he assured fans that the UFC will make the official announcement very soon. The news has the entire MMA community speculating about potential matchups, with everyone refreshing their feeds and waiting for the official poster to drop.
I think if he can get the job done this weekend and puts him right back in the conversation, I know that he thinks that he has to do more, but that's only because I believe that Arman Serukian is going to have to get a championship opportunity. If there is a reason why Arman doesn't fight for the belt next, then I can see Paddy and a couple other guys being on a very short list of people to fight for the belt.
Whoever stands across from Serukian inside the octagon will be in for an absolute war, because Arman looks hungrier than ever to prove that he is the best lightweight in the world. But before returning to the octagon, Serukian will face Indian fitness influencer Ankit Bhayan in a submission-only grappling match on August 1st. Arman desperately needs to win this matchup and restore some of his aura after his recent loss to Colby Covington. Dark news has surfaced regarding former UFC title challenger Anthony Lionheart Smith. His new court details revealed disturbing allegations leading to his arrest in my home county of Sarpy County, Nebraska. Authorities state that Smith faces serious felony charges, including domestic violence, terroristic threats, and first-degree false imprisonment. According to police reports, after an argument at a local bar, Smith allegedly threatened to kill his wife if she didn't get into his car. Investigators claim that he forcibly shoved her into the vehicle, threatened her again when she tried to escape, and even attempted to strike her with his car as she ran. Neighbors also reported hearing gunshots near his house, where Smith allegedly threatened self-harm if police entered. After turning himself in and posting a $500,000 bond, Smith was released under a strict no-contact order with his wife. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison on the domestic violence charge alone.
Do you understand the 3 counts that have been filed against you?
Yes, sir.
The defendant had been kicked out of a concert at Gretna Days for being in an altercation earlier in the night.
Prosecutors allege Smith tried to get his wife into a car while threatening to kill her.
Had to push her into the car by force to get her there. She did ultimately exit the car at one point. He threatened to kill her again if she did not get in the car.
Back at their Gretna home, Smith allegedly reversed the car, trying to hit his wife, then accelerated when she was in front of the vehicle. Prosecutors say witnesses helped her and their children out of the home after Smith went inside.
Witnesses heard gunshots coming from the home, but he had made a statement that he would kill himself if law enforcement came inside.
A Sarpy County judge set Smith's bond at $500,000, ordering no contact with his wife.
The MMA community reacted with complete shock and disgust, with fans expressing heartbreak and outrage over the terrifying allegations against the veteran analyst. Darren Till recently dropped by the Ariel Helwani show and shared his thoughts on the heavy legal situation involving Anthony Smith, using it to reflect on his own life as a fighter. Till gave a super honest perspective, admitting that many people worry about his future because he's an intense guy who lives life at 100% speed.
Yeah, I can actually give a good, hopefully, an educated opinion on this area. A lot of people get worried for me as well. I'm quite an intense guy. Everything I do is to 100%. You know, you obviously probably know that about me. You've known me for years now. So I'm one of them, like, if I get hooked on something or obsessed with something, or, you know, whether it even be training, fighting, you know, I'm 100% in it all. And I think most of us are as fighters, and I've seen boxers the same. So I think life after fighting for us, if we don't find that healthy obsession, I think more than likely we always find an unhealthy obsession. Why is that? Because I think it gives us the same type of high as to what fighting does. Do you know what I mean? Fighting's in the now, it's the now. So we're always looking for that type of now. Now look, Anthony Smith's done what he's done, and Justin, look, I'm not a guy who judges people. Look, everyone's going through their own. I'm not gonna fucking judge them. I actually said something about Justin. I was like, Justin was going on. I was like, mate, shut up. Like, you haven't even done nothing. Like, I carry on like that every Friday, Saturday. So like, just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But I get it. Some people are a little bit more a little bit more embarrassed. You know, we have sponsors, family, stuff like that. We need a goal. We need like an obsession. We need like, I haven't got the remedy for it, Ariel, but I definitely know it's a problem. I've seen it happen to a lot of fighters after fighting, and they just sit back, and there's nothing they've got going for them. They're used to having this routine of being in the gym Monday to Friday, training, fighting, sparring, and then all of a sudden it just gets took away from them at like 35 when they're still young and free.
Conor McGregor is back on social media making headlines, and this time he's pointing fingers at the arena setup for his fight-ending injury at UFC 329. McGregor took to social media to claim that he slipped because the canvas was slippery from the fog machine used during his entrance walkout. He posted a rant saying the dry ice made the cage floor wet, joking that the match should be ruled a no contest, and then promising fans that he'll be back in action next year at 100%. To back up his comeback talk, Conor dropped new training footage showing him working out and looking strong during his rehabilitation process. And whether you love him or hate him, McGregor always knows how to keep everyone talking.
There's a will, there's a way. And when there's a way, there's a billion ways, baby. Michael, like it? Very strong? Michael strong? Yes! Strong boy. Healthy boy. Happy boy.
Despite having years of intense personal beef between their respective camps, Islam Makhachev actually showed a softer, surprisingly sympathetic side toward Conor McGregor following his loss at UFC 329. Speaking in an interview with Complex Sports, Makhachev admitted that he honestly felt bad for Conor after seeing how the fight played out.
When you saw Conor go down, what was your honest reaction to that?
Honestly, I feel bad, but I know Mac's gonna beat him, but not like fast like this, in the first minute. I want to see how he fight after the five years, and honestly, feel bad when it's happened.
If there's one thing Paddy Pimblett is almost as famous for as his fighting, it's his legendary post-fight eating binges. A new video surfaced showing the baddie sitting down to absolutely obliterate a massive 5,000-calorie sharing box, and man, it looked intense. Paddy admitted he had been waiting ages to get his hands on a meal like that after weeks of strict fight camp dieting.
Been eating for Cormier for a couple of years now, lad. Finally got me chance. Nice one, lad. Thank you very much. Woo! Oh, lad, I've been waiting for one of these for ages, So what here, lad?
So you got your massive triple sando, the famous chicken burger, the new bodega subs.
That new sub looks heavy.
Smash bitch, that cut on beef, and then you've got your smash burger and a toast. Mashed with toast. And your mashed potatoes.
The mac and cheese croquette, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try them these first. Yeah, that's Harry. Yeah, that's chicken. It's proper heavy.
Pimblett shared a fun backstage interaction with Jon Jones, reflecting on their very first encounter 16 years ago. Paddy pulled out an old memory, telling Jon that he actually took a picture with him way back in 2010 or 2011 at a UK Fan Expo in Birmingham, when Paddy was just a kid dreaming of making it big. Paddy also casually mentioned that he felt like he was playing both sides because he had just hung out with Daniel Cormier the day before. Jon just laughed it off, telling Paddy he has no issues with DC because he was the one who won their fights anyway.
What's happening, big man?
Get that out of here.
Oh, are we?
What's up,
you good, fella? Yeah, man. Custy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Great personality, great fighter. Absolutely a fan. I'm more of a fan of Fat Paddy. I like that.
Honest. I got a picture with you in 2010 or 11, lad. I'll have to try and find it and send it. I'm like that. You know what I mean? I was in Birmingham at the Fan Expo in the UK.
Oh, no way.
See on there, I got a picture. It's the same weekend I got a picture with Bruce Butler.
I'm proud of you, dude.
You know that fella. Thank you very much.
Everyone loves you, Paddy.
This is how I make weight, lad. This man right
here. That's the nutritionist.
Yeah, he's the S&C coach nutritionist.
You don't want to hear about Fat Paddy then.
Yeah. That was with DC the other day. Playing both sides.
No, it's okay. I got no problem with DC. Hey, I won.
Yeah. I met Jon Jones in like 2010. Nice to meet him. I felt like I was playing both sides there because DC's me boy as well, but nothing to do with us. Jon Jones is one of the greatest of all time, lad, so it's a pleasure to meet him and have a chat with him.
After Jones claimed in a recent interview that DC privately confessed to him that their entire legendary hatred was just a fake feud to make money, Cormier took to his YouTube channel to completely shoot that story down. DC made it crystal clear that conversation never happened and he still genuinely despises Jon Jones.
You know what, Luis? Play that video where Jones called me an asshole after the show, talking about how I treat my team.
Oh man, what a stuffy, just dickhead Cormier really is. He's an asshole.
Okay, look at the difference in that. How does a person go from he's such an asshole to now it's like I would love to have this relationship with him and he doesn't hate me? That just didn't happen. This is not a conversation that Jon and I had. Hey, have I made a lot of money because Jon Jones and I have been on the wrong side of each other? Yes. And so did Muhammad Ali with Joe Frazier. And I'm not comparing myself with him. So did Khabib with Conor McGregor. You always need a person on the other side in order to make the big dollars. Of course, we make money because our rivalry has been what it's been. It doesn't mean that it's fabricated. I have told you guys on this show, it's not what it used to be. We can operate around each other. That doesn't mean that I'm forgiving all the wrongdoings or I forget all the things we said, nasty things about each other. Doesn't just go away.
Khabib.
Wonderful Muslim.
Hezbollah.
Little man. But hilarious.
Kenny Velasquez.
Respectable father.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
One of the GOATs.
Conor
McGregor, wonderful businessman.
Jones.
Wow, man.
Dana White.
Right now, I'll say asshole. But I love him. I love him, no matter what. He's my boss, and he changed my life. But he's an asshole right now.
Khabib Makhachev.
Khabib versus Islam? Islam.
Cristiano or Messi?
Messi.
Cristiano.
Messi, only because he's playing in the States.
Fedor Emelianenko, Anderson Silva.
You can't do that. You can't do that. I love both of those guys.
Topuria, Conor.
Ilia.
Dustin Poirier once again showed why he is one of the most beloved figures in combat sports through his incredible charity work with the Good Fight Foundation. Dustin hosted his annual back-to-school backpack drive at Service Chevrolet Cadillac in his hometown of Lafayette, Louisiana, giving away over 1,400 fully stocked backpacks to local kids in need. The event was run on a first-come, first-served basis, and the turnout was so massive that every single backpack was handed out in under an hour. Dustin took to social media to express his deep gratitude to the Lafayette community, the volunteers, and everyone who donated time and money to make the drive a massive success.
They don't know about the CDL, bro.
They don't know, bro.
They don't know about the CDL.
They don't know about that. CDL shouting. 337, it's go time. The Good Fight Foundation here at Service Chevrolet Cadillac on Ambassador. The line's already backing up. We got the backpacks unloaded. So I think we might start this a little early. Maybe 9:30, 9:45, we'll start rolling. First come, first serve. We got a little bit under 1,300 backpacks here. Let's go. Hey, keep it up, man. Chase your dreams. Chase your dreams, bro. Y'all have a great school year. If y'all want a few slices of pizza, Dino's came out and handing out slices down here. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day. Thank you guys, man. Any specific colors y'all want? Oh, so we got a maroon, pinkish, and we got blue, gray, green. Y'all have a great school year. Thank you.
Bobby Green never shies away from a brawl, and footage recently surfaced showing him in a superheated sparring session with professional boxer Bang Williams, a fighter who trains under former world champion Adrian Broner. The clip quickly went viral across the MMA and boxing communities because of the crazy intensity in the gym.
I'll tell the next one. Nope. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Now shut him up, right? Shut him up.
Bang, come on.
Come on, Bang. Oh, sorry. Shut up. What's that? Come on, what's that? What's that? Nothing. Shut up. Nothing. No, wake up. You sorry. Get your shit.
With the UFC heading to Belgrade, Serbia for a fight card headlined by Daniel Rodriguez versus Euromedic, UFC CEO Dana White made a big diplomatic splash ahead of the event. Dana met face-to-face with the president of Serbia, presenting him with an official UFC championship belt to mark the historic occasion. In return, the president gifted Dana several meaningful items, including a traditional Serbian flag and an ancient musical instrument called a gusli.
To present the president of Serbia with the UFC belt.
Please, sir.
Yes. Mr. President.
Very pleased to see you.
How are you, sir?
And
pleasure to meet you.
Honored and privileged to have you here.
Thank you for the
and happy birthday. Very pleased for my family.
It's our first time in Serbia. Thank you for the hospitality.
Arman, thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for honoring us with your presence here. And we hope that you're going to come more often to our country.
We're on. Thank you.
And when that UFC became so popular in this country.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I was really fascinated, was really amazed with that because, okay, I like to watch it from time to time on TV, that's it. But when they started selling the tickets, it was like 22 minutes needed to sell absolutely every single ticket. This will be a spark that might ignite something bigger in that sport here in this country and the region. But people are coming from all over the region. People are coming from all over the region, from North Macedonia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Croatia, Hungary.
That should have a huge economic impact on the city too.
Yeah. In the presence of these people. This is Serbian flag, which is something that we love the most, that we praise always, that we fight for. And one of these flags I have a sort of fiddle. It's an old instrument, old Serbian traditional instrument. Anyway, I wanted to take it. I earned that.
But we need 2 belts, Mr. President. It's double champ.
Done.
Yeah.
Who's got the first question?
Question for Dana. Which fights on this card are you looking forward to the most?
That is a shitty question, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
I love when you guys ask me that. Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's be a little more specific, sir. Try again.
Islam Makhachev recently shared a hilarious yet head-scratching observation about martial arts culture in Dagestan. Makhachev noted that cauliflower ear has become such a status symbol in the region that some people who don't even train are artificially breaking their own ears just to look tough.
Мне всегда было интересно, есть же такой расхожий миф, что тут пацаны ломают уши. Это выдумка какая-то или реально кто-то ломает уши? Ты знаешь кого-нибудь, кто реально ломал в Дагестане уши себе специально? Знаешь, я до сих пор не хочу в это верить, что где-то есть место, куда ты можешь прийти и ухо сломать. Это же доктора делают, еще не просто. Потом есть люди тоже, которые я на него смотрю, и я знаю, он никогда в жизни спортом не занимался, у меня уши поломаны, я говорю, мне это стыдно даже спросить будет, ты где ухо сломал, на рынке, что ли?